Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to say that Villanova is now the two-time Final Four champs. Look, last night, it didn't disappoint. Michigan, their defense was well in sync, and they did pretty good in the first half. But Villanova in the second half, they just scored some unanswered points, some extra three-pointers. Last week they made 18 three-pointers, and last night they made good on their behalf by taking out Michigan. Michigan had a good defense. They had a good strategic plan to get their defense in sync. But defense does win championships, though. But Michigan, they had a lot of fight in them, though. I'm not going to take anything away from Michigan, even though they got really far and they were on the verge of winning the Final Four, their own. But Villanova, they're two-time Final Four champs in over 3 years. So hats off to both those two teams. And I know this is a hard-fought game, but Michigan, their defense was doing good, but in the second half it may have backfired. Villanova just took over and just dominated that entire game. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that some of you Michigan fans out there who basically wanted Michigan to get the win, it just didn't happen right there. Some of the Villanova fans, well, Villanova did exactly how to be done. They're dominant. And people said they're like the Golden State Warriors of Chicago, of college basketball. Come on. I mean, look, Villanova could win more titles. It could happen next year. We don't know. 3-time champs, can anyone picture that? But I think it's obvious, and in this scenario, Villanova, they decided to return the favor for the Eagles. This all started off when the Eagles, when they got their first Super Bowl title reign 2 months ago. Everyone remembers that. And then last night, Villanova, they returned the favor. They're two-time Final Four champs. So they won. So Villanova and the Eagles, they won in the same year. I mean, Villanova, they're going to be having a parade of their own in Philly. And that's where the Eagles, they did win their first Super Bowl title reign against the Patriots. In case you guys remember that for sure. But I know Villanova, they have done too much damage. Now the question you all are going to be asking, how did Villanova just dominate this game against Michigan? Did Michigan really blow this one? Was Michigan really, losing it? Did this league slide by? Look, it was a hard-fought game, and it was taking overtime. But really, Michigan, they didn't disappoint. I know Villanova, man, their offense, too good. Michigan's defense is just too dominant. Michigan's defense, they're just too good. It wasn't enough to stop Villanova. It really was not enough. So really, at this rate, again, congrats to Villanova as two-time Final Four champs. Michigan, you may be a huge threat though, but you're gonna be you'll do. There's always next season for Michigan though, by the way. So, well, again, ladies and gentlemen, congrats to Villanova. Michigan, you had a hard-fought game, but it just wasn't enough to take down Villanova. So, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you like and subscribe to my Khalil the Highlight Reel Sports Report YouTube channel. Send me your comments, your reactions from last night's Final Four in the Alamo Dome. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you tell me your response. Send me your responses, send me your reactions, or you send your tweets on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whichever. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you like, subscribe to my Khalil the Highlight Reel Sports Board, which is my second Facebook page as well. So I know for sure half of you guys were pretty much excited well, most of you guys were excited that, that Villanova were two-time Final Four champs. Some of you guys weren't necessarily that excited, that despite the fact that Michigan just didn't get the job done, though. But really, guys, hats off to both teams. It was one heck of a hard-fought game, and I gotta tell you, it was a bit of a blood match. I will tell you that. And the Final Four 2018 in the Alamo Dome was one of those nights from last night that I can tell you that right now. Will Michigan make a comeback by next year? Next year's Final Four? Will Villanova win more titles and make it to the Final Four? Make more Final Four appearances and walk out with 3 titles or more titles? Because right now they're two-time Final Four champs, so I'll tell you that. And there's no doubt that Villanova, they could be just that dominant like that in an instant, though. So you never know what's going to happen at next year's Final Four. And last night, Villanova, they did some damage, though. So really, guys, that's how it all went down. Villanova, they are your 2018 two-time Final Four champs in over 3 years. So that right there, it was a good game, hard-fought game. They tore their whole house down. This game didn't disappoint, though. You can call this the match of the century, the match of the year, whichever. And my goodness, Villanova and Michigan, they put on one heck of a showcase out there. So congrats on both of them, though, for sure. So again, this is really a game changer, and I'm sure you guys were looking forward to that. I'm sure some of you guys were looking forward to seeing Michigan beat Villanova. And the other half of you were looking forward to seeing Villanova take down Michigan. Well, Villanova, they took down Michigan for sure. And some of the Michigan fans didn't get as much as they bargained for. So really, guys, that's how it all went down. Villanova, they are your two-time Final Four champs. They're going to the parade in Philly, where the Eagles won their first Super Bowl title reign. So really, that changes everything right there, though. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.